Hey guys, Accountability Angel here, and we are back outside of the LaSalle Veterans home, where we were on the 22nd, I believe it was, and so a lot of nasty PPE discarded and everything, so we're just here to check up on them and see if they have fixed their issues. Don't plan on staying here too long, but we're just going to see how it's going. I would assume that after they got the calls they did and everything that they would have picked it up, but you never know. So far it's looking better. I wonder if they still have some prezzies in here. I was really disappointed, especially in Anthony Vaughn, when he could have, taken ownership and said, hey, I don't know why the hell all of them are back there, but we'll take care of it, Shouldn't be that difficult. I think they did, though, from the looks of it. Yeah, see, cigarette butts are way better than PPE on this ground. Good. I wish it didn't take that, though. Especially having to act all crazy and I called the cops. Thank God the state trooper knew the law, and Officer Kleinfelter seemed to just try to keep the peace until the other one came. Look, they don't even have them over here. I'm surprised. You see, guys? Just like I told Lieutenant Wolford, I'm not here to make good videos. I'm here to make changes. So we got changes here, at least supposedly on the surface. We'll see. And at Brew PD, they created more privacy. I could have very well been some crazy guy trying to hurt one of their officers behind them windows. So I was impressed for that. The jail, they added trespassing signs so people literally can't go up to the windows. And I had a lot of local people have an issue with what I did. But in reality, most of my video, well, not most of them, but nearly half of them or so, are positive. You see, I had some employees on both Facebook and YouTube tell me, oh, there's no trespassing signs, blah, blah, blah. And this right there is the first one I've seen in the whole, hour and a half I was here last time. But for real, Anthony Vaughn could have really made himself look way better by just addressing it and saying he'd take care of it. And apparently they have done that now, but I had a feeling they were going to pass this one. Sometimes you learn from your mistakes, huh? I think they should have learned months ago. This all started. I'm just going to poke around over here, though, and then call it a day. I don't have a lot of time, but yeah, a lot of local people had some serious backlash over me pretty much going after the workers here. But honestly, what else am I supposed to do when I see that stuff? And then when their home administrator won't pick it up, won't say, hey, I'll have the janitor pick it up. I didn't even realize it was back there. Won't answer the questions about if they change PPE between patients. Like, I don't know, call me crazy, but if I change PPE between patients, I'd be making sure somebody knew that if they asked. So I don't quite understand that, but I'm glad that they cleaned it up, at least over there. I don't know what's down here. Same with a bunch of their employees hopped on Facebook on the News Tribune page, which is our local paper. trying to argue with me over this stuff. And I'm like, man, I have countless police departments, a couple courthouses, all these things where they passed because they knew the law and they didn't try to. Oh, you know what? It took 5 minutes to find my first mask. It's better than what it was, right? It does make me happier. And you know, also, if you claim you're a public employee, but you refuse to identify when you're trying to stop me from doing my videos, we're going to have a problem. You know, I'm left to assume that you do not work here. You know, I thought I heard somebody creep me out. You know, that are we going to listen to everybody that just claims they're a police officer or claims they're like with the health department or whatever? Not a good idea. You know, about the guys that pretend to be Ameren workers, break in your house and steal all your stuff. I don't care what you people, especially locally, have to say. We need to hold these people accountable. We need to check up on them. Not just these guys, which we definitely need to watch these guys. But everybody. There's bad seeds in every bunch. It's just amazing how I post these videos and then I get accused of being a big criminal and all this shit. When really, that couldn't be further from the truth. But plenty of people have made some messy mistakes at points and bettered themselves, so I don't get the point of that. Well, I've only seen 2 masks so far. No other PPE. Some random garbage, but that's the thing. We can't run people off of public property just because you feel like it's your home turf. I had one guy tell me this is my police department. Like, no, it's not. I am much happier this time. There's a few random ones, but it looked like they actually were trying. That's all Anthony had to do that day. Say, hey, I don't know what the hell, but I'll take care of it. You know, I would have looked dumb for freaking out even more. And one of the so-called workers confirmed that those little storage bins are the donation ones. Last time, there's freaking gloves like right here, feet away. I don't see anything this time, so that's good. And there wasn't 4 people harassing me to get off the property like last time either. So far. We really got to send out like more memos to these employees of the public, because a lot of them have some skewed information on everything. Especially if they're allowed to be filmed in public. Must have a lot of smokers here. I'd rather see these than what I saw last time. I just think it's a shame, though, if you question things and dig around and kind of give a damn about something, then you're immediately some criminal piece of shit, supposedly. It's just weird how that works. And like I said a million times in these videos, overall I like most of the police and everybody else I've encountered so far in my area. But there's always a few bad ones that give them a bad name. And also, those same few bad ones, they put other people in danger. They treat people like shit. You never know when somebody's going to lose it and go do some crazy stuff. And then your brothers or people you know are screwed because poor actions on other people's behalf. It looks like they picked up the stuff that was over closer to the park too. I already looked at that. That was something else. And people really need to learn the law before like getting in the comments and like trying to act like you know everything. You should really do some actual research and find out that what you're spewing around to people is false. You're allowed to be out here filming in public. You definitely probably shouldn't be going near people's like windows when they have residents here, but at the end of the day, you still have to create your own privacy, but that's a little too much. So, oh shit, come on. See guys, I'm trying, I've been seeing good stuff this whole time. We're getting a few more, but it's way better than before. I've still only come across mass. Oh, I lied. There's more over there. So, last time we probably had 30 plus articles of different like PPE. And this time we probably seeing like 5 or 6. Which is, I mean, a little more understandable, but that was ridiculous before. Not saying that it's okay now either, but you know, when you snoop around and you say something, sometimes it matters, sometimes it helps. Overall, we did better. Nobody's harassing me. The police aren't here. And there's far less PPE on the ground, so I can tell they made an effort. Maybe we should have made an effort before Accountability Angel had to freak out and show everybody, but, you know, sometimes we learn. And Anthony, next time somebody comes asking you these questions, you gotta man up and answer them. At least I don't think, the 2 or 3 questions that I asked him about people being sick and working with these 80, 90-year-old sickly men that were our veterans, and that if they were changing out their PPE between rooms, I just don't think that's such a bad thing to ask. I was very concerned when you refused to. So I hope he works on that, especially if he plans on staying here. People need good leaders. As we all know, it's from the top down a lot of times. But I'll call the First Amendment audit here a pass for today. The PPE is still around, but way less. And I will say that they definitely at least tried to fix the problem. Or hide the problem, I'm not sure. But we'll be back just to check in on them a few more times. But see, it went way better than before here today. Alright. So, I get a lot of comments about people that were told not to call. I mean, I don't know what the deal was with them getting mad at me because grown adults called and expressed their concern, but I guess they want to shift the blame somewhere, right? We can't do that. Alright, guys. Well, we'll be back.